always need a fancy vase to display some gorgeous blooms this spring. In fact, sometimes the best floral arrangements come in creative containers not meant for flowers at all. Designer Kari Fiagle says if you're looking for new ways to display flowers inside and out, simply look around your house for creative containers. Kari, you've brought the most beautiful display, and there's a lot of variation to the styles and the colors and even the shapes of the greenery. So tell us about what you've brought.
Lots of variety. I think that choosing the vase or whatever you're putting your flowers in is just as important, almost, or sometimes more important than what you're putting in it, because it can really change the look of what your flowers are.
And we're talking about containers that aren't just your everyday, ordinary containers. You're thinking outside of the box for us. You've brought some really unique ways to do it. And you say starting out with a base is one of the most important parts, a greenery base, having kind of some things to pull from.
Up here I brought some examples of some greenery bases that are easy to swap out. I'm kind of a little bit obsessed with the IKEA drop-in plants that you get down there.
Inexpensive and fairly real
they're about
looking.
$4.99, $5.99, and yeah, they're not bad. And I love to put them in anything that fits. The pot, the little pot, I like to use them for, and swap them out. And really, I think that the container that you put it in changes the style of it. So
one greenery base here can look a million different ways, probably depending on what you put it into.
Yeah. So here I have lined up, I love things in threes. I think that's super cute. These little grasses, these pots were only like 59 cents down at IKEA. Found this little wire basket, and I have these little metal tins, and if you just swap them out, you get like a whole new look.
It totally changes
and this
the
looks
look.
Totally different in that. And one of my favorites is putting this grass in this one. I mean, it's kind of low, but it's pretty cute. Well,
and it
I always
totally
put like
works.
a little, and
a little spacer in the bottom or something.
So it can be modern or it can be kind of traditional.
Okay, so that's the first step, is having some really great greenery to pull from. Now, talk to us about these containers, because there's some really fun ones. I especially love the ones back here that are hanging up.
These are showstoppers, and these are so fun, and they're meant for outdoors, these hangers right here, or you know, you could put them on your porch or something like that, or under like a pergola in your backyard. But inside, they make a huge statement. And just putting just green, you could do flowers for outside, or just green. You could put real in them too. But I'm kind of a faux plant person most of the time, just because I cannot pay attention.
Those plants alive can be a task at times.
So I was able to find these at Rodworks, and this little hanging one too. These wood slices,
super cute.
Are really popular right now. And this could have a candle or anything like that, but I think the green plant just looks
and
really fun.
And you've hung them on these. Tell us about the hooks that you've hung them on, because that makes it.
Big chunky wrought iron hooks, I think, totally makes it. You could use just, you know, really anything, but having it pulled out, like this big long iron hook, makes it pull out from the wall a little bit. I mean, you could hang it from something from the ceiling, or you could just use those hooks.
And you like these inside?
I think they're fun for inside. So, I mean, these could go inside, outside, you know, on your porch, but these are just unexpected is what I'm thinking.
Yes, I love that. So you also have something very unexpected as well. Tell us about this letterbox.
So this is a cute little reproduction antique letterbox, and it opens. My kids love it. They want to put
how fun.
letters in
notes in it.
But just thinking again outside the box and stuffing in these green, you know, the viney flowers and the green on the top, just kind of turned it into a flower arrangement. And I think softened it, and you could take them out. Nothing is permanent of everything that I have on the inside. And that's the other thing. You don't have to create floral arrangements with foam. Just drop things in if it doesn't fit very well. Put some tissue paper at the bottom to kind of hold it in. And then, you don't have to invest and think things are permanent. Just swap things out as the seasons come.
And you're not using foam on everything. Tissue paper is a good way to kind of stuff the bottom and make them stable.
Tissue paper kind of holds it, and like I have tissue paper in the bottom of this rustic, like little, like clearly you can't put water in that because as a whole, but it looks cool to have some wildflowers in it, or and there's tissue at the bottom to kind of raise it up. This has tissue to raise it up a little bit, so you can just kind of fix things like that.
Tell us about these tulips, because this time of year, tulips are in stores, but during the times that they aren't, these look so pretty.
Those are
good
ones. Yeah, they're kind of a foamy. I know they have them at, I'm trying to think where, Pottery Barn had them. I did get those at Rodworks. They look for the ones that kind of look real, and they really are cool. I actually had those tulips in this as well. Totally different look.
Yep.
Just change it up by putting the different.
So really the base just changes it up.
Yeah.
And you've brought an example of a way to kind of make this cone work with a lot
I mean,
of
you can
different
find
looks.
balls a lot of places. Again, I found this one at Rodworks, but the balls anywhere. Anyways, so like you put it with the milk glass, which I love milk glass.
Yes.
So fun. I found this in a vintage shop in Seattle, or actually it was in Ocean Shores in Washington. But anyways. So
And it
you
looks
go on
very
the hot classic in there, and then you pop it in this little rusty iron thing, and totally different look. Set it on a log slice, get a little ball, and some of these beads.
Yeah,
that are
what
kind
are
of in
these
style.
beads?
They're like casa beads. I don't know. Anyways,
But they
they're
look
kind of
cute.
trendy right now, and you just kind of put them with your little vignette, and it just creates a whole new look. So I mean, you take that away, the iron, put on the white, even that fits on there. So everything swaps, and it makes, like, even in this milk glass, you put a little bird, put it on a cake stand, you just have a little vignette. So,
And you found that in a like a thrift shop or
so
something?
this is thrift shop. This is like a vintage store.
And where
like
else
an
are you
antique
finding
store.
some of these really cool, unique containers?
So these are IKEA. Are
Okay.
a lot of these ones that these fit in. Curtis Creation online, actually curtiscreation.com. I think they'll have the link on the on the website after for them. She sells a lot of also reproduction, farmhouse, vintage things that I think that, and
So
the
you're just
drop-ins.
always on the look,
Yeah, and the
always
drop-ins.
hunting.
And I have like a lot of these little drop-ins. I had to leave some of these at home because I have so much fun swapping them out, changing them, and I feel like I can never have enough. So.
Okay, great ideas. Tell us
Yeah.
about your giveaway.
Okay, so actually, Curtis Creation is giving away this letter box, not the greenery, but the letter box. So you just need to head over to my Instagram page, and you'll find all the instructions and how to enter for that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Thanks so
Fun.
much, Kari.
Yeah, thanks.